Hello, it's Nancy here for Work in Progress Wednesday. And we have this is a true work in progress. And I'm an orange. So, Work in Progress Wednesday, here we are. Things are put on hold. Real Housewives put on hold. But it doesn't mean we have stopped working. We are putting on a show. My phone is ringing. Give me a second. It was actually good news from my agent. Okay, so this is going to be a true work in progress because Eclipse Theater LA is putting on a show. We're going to be doing Casserole via Zoom. It is not going to be live. We're going to pre-record it so that we can kind of edit together the first and second act to make it excellent. My husband wrote it. I'm going to direct it. Eclipse Theater LA is producing it with the main. So those are the nuts and bolts. And here is how we do it. Phil gets the idea to write this script in July. Does he write it in July? No, he doesn't. This is my role. Hey, honey. How's the writing going? Can I help you with the writing at all? Planning on writing this weekend? Hey, how's that writing coming along? Fast forward 4 weeks ago, and he writes it, yay! And it is great. But then what happens is he and I work together on it. Even though I'm an actress and like to talk a lot, as you know, I also am a big one for less is more. Anyway, whatever. We work together really well, and he doesn't have any ego involved, and I don't either, so it's a great collaborative team effort, and it's a lot of fun to work with him. So, we have a script, and then you have a reading of the script, and we had already pretty much cast. This is the tricky bit. It's going to be a Zoom call of a family at Thanksgiving, and it's going to be aired on November 20th. Write on your calendar, November 20th. 2 of the characters were going to be cohabitating, but the actors that we had planned on doing it couldn't do it after all. We needed to rewrite it so they weren't living together because it's going to be a lot harder to find actors who are living together who can play these roles. So that was tricky. A little rewriting action. But you know what? The universe throws you a curveball and you make lemonade. So, we have a cast, and it's an amazing cast. It is Mike Fleming, Felicia Shepard, Heidi Celeste Watul, 2 new actors, George Nikotasas. I'm going to post it at the end of the video, the correct spelling. And Philip Lewis. I love meeting new great actors because it just opens up my scope of talent to work with. And we are now in rehearsal over Zoom. What is interesting about doing a show on Zoom, there's some things that are taken away from the producing and the directing side, such as set. Not going to build a set. Not going to use props. It's going to be props that they have in their own house that they'll use. Costumes. It's going to be their costume. No cast party, which is the worst. Those aspects are taken away from the duties of the producer or the director. The one thing that Zoom has got going for it for live theater is the audience can see all the reactions, all the emotions on these actors' faces at the same time, especially in this play, which is a family comedy drama. The reactions are going to be very, very important because of the relationships between these characters. And it's going to be very exciting for the audience to be able to see everybody and what's going on with them. It's the story of a family, a father and 2 grown children who are meeting via Zoom for Thanksgiving. Their mother passed away 2 years ago. So this is the first Thanksgiving without her and without being together. Grievances aired, discoveries made. There is some healing there. And casserole. If 2020 had an official dish, it would be a casserole. We're in our first week of rehearsal. We've got 2 more weeks to go, and then we're going to start recording it. Then what happens? Oh, the publicity and the PR. As I like to say, if you're going to throw a party, you got to let people know about it and invite them. We have our PR person working on some graphics, t-shirts.
Phone's ringing.
I'm sorry, it's my agent. I got to go. Very exciting stuff. Where was I? Oh yes, t-shirts. What's the word I'm looking for? Limited edition for just this production. And we are also working on having pins made for Eclipse Theater LA. So yeah, there's still PR that needs to go out. And especially with social media, you know, kids, there's like 5 different dimensions that you have to give someone because all of them take different things. Facebook and Instagram and the old Twitter. Thank God I have somebody else doing that because I don't know. It's numbers and addition and division and nope, mama don't do. What I'm trying to say is work in progress. Doesn't matter if it's going to be on the computer, doesn't matter if it's going to be on stage, doesn't matter if it's going to be on a set somewhere. There are still some fundamental things that need to get done. You got to do the casting, check. You got to have a read through, check. You got to recast, check, and because the recast, you got to retype. Check, check, check. And then you have rehearsals, discuss character. You have to have the PR materials gotten together. You have to make sure that there are costumes. And you got to make sure that if they need any props, they've got that and they can take care of it. Then you got to work on the cast party. Over Zoom? I don't know. We'll work on it. Something. That was my favorite part. So, that's the work in progress. Look for Casserole. I don't even know where I have it here. Look for Casserole coming up. Casserole, written by Phil Lantis. It is going to be November 20th. You can check on the main new hall on Facebook for the link. They'll have that link up so you can click on it and you can watch it. What else? It's very exciting. It's so exciting to still be able to work on stuff, you know, be able to be creative and be able to move forward. And I am super grateful for the people who helped me make that happen. My husband, Phil, the actor, George Nikitikatas, George Niktakatas, Felicia and Mike and Heidi and Philip, one of the new actors that I met. And my board of directors, you know, Carol and Rachel and Lauren and Jenny and Holly Faulkner, who's helping with our graphics, and you, the audience. Thank you so much for tuning in for this Work in Progress Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching all of our stuff on YouTube and subscribing. I think we have 111 subscribers. You can be 112. So check that out, youtube.com/EclipseTheaterLA. You can also go on our website and you can see all the content we've put on there. And you can donate. It is tax deductible. That's www.eclipsetheaterla.org. And we're on Facebook, of course, at Eclipse Theater LA. We're everywhere. We're just, you know, we'll knock on your door and come do something on your front lawn in masks is what we'll do. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What did I do? What? No, okay. Stop. Go away.